from some back testing I was doing. Let me just delete all this. All right. So move this. All right. I kind of got to take a shit. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Holy shit, my breathing is loud. Mic check. Mic check. Holy shit, my breathing is loud. Mic check. Mic. Just gonna get my chart set up and then I'll start. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Anthony, Trader Danger X, and this is my live documentation of the New York AM's trading session, trading NQ and ES futures. Today is February 3rd, 2026, and we're going live for the pre-open prep and the full morning session. Quick reminder, this is not financial advice. I'm just a trader sharing my real-time journey, wins, losses, reactions, tilt moments, everything. Trading futures like NQ and ES involves serious risks of loss. You can lose more than your initial capital. Always do your analysis and trade at your own risk. So we're looking at NQ here on the daily chart. Daily PD raise I'm interested in. We have this volume imbalance down here. We have sell side here. Actually, let's remove the focus from this volume imbalance here. Okay. We've got daily sell side here, daily buy side here. We're inside this range here. In a premium of this range. We've got this suspension block here. So 3 PDRAs today that we're focused on. Buy side, sell side, suspension block. The ideal is, my ideal for NQ is if we can trade above consequent encroachment, then I'm going to anticipate us reaching up for this high. But if we can continue rejecting this level, then I'm going to be looking down at these lows here. Let's drop down to a 4-hour chart. Let's label this. Here's our new week opening gap. We have a 4-hour swing high forming up here. As you can see, I went ahead and measured this wick. You can see this candle fails to trade to consequent encroachment of this wick. So this morning, prior to 9:30, we're already short. I'll show you guys in a sec. I was expecting this wick to not reach up into this level here and sell off, as we have done. We just tapped the suspension block low. It's a good area to take some profit. So that's what we will do now. My positions aren't showing up now. Let me positions and orders. There you go. Oh, freaking trading view. All right. Let's drop down to our 1-hour chart. We can see we have this 1-hour swing high here, which is also that 4-hour wick that we were looking into. We went ahead and sold. This is a 15-minute gap. I'll show you guys in a sec. This dash line here is midnight open. We have sell side here. Let's go ahead and mark that out. Okay, so if we can close below this suspension block level, should reach for this swing low, then this gap, and then come back down and retrade back into the new week opening gap. Here's our 15-minute chart. As you can see, we have this 15-minute inversion fair value gap here with a clean shift in structure. So that was the basis for my short. We then have this 15-minute inversion. We come, let me say, we come here, we come up, we trade into this inversion. We form a 15-minute swing high and then proceed to sell off. Inverse this gap, retrade back into consequent encroachment of it. And as you can see, bang. Yeah, started the stream a bit late, so couldn't really document me entering this trade. As you can see, it's playing out in our favor. I'm actually going to drop this sell side. Well, this is the 1 hour sell side, right? We do have a tiny gap here. We just took that 1 hour sell side. Come down. This is the 1 hour gap of 15-minute swing low. It's the next draw. Let's drop down to our sub 15-minute time frames. Again, here are the inversion gaps that we traded into. 15-minute. This is the 9:30 candle here. Actually haven't had a chance to mark out 8:30's opening price. Right here. Okay. Huge sell-off this morning, which was anticipated. Trade is running really nicely in our direction here. We're currently up about 150 points. Gonna go ahead and close another one as we take in this sell side here. As I told you guys before, the bias that we derive from the daily chart was not easy to determine. Kind of stuck within this range here. We are at a premium of it, hence why I was more willing to short than long. We were inside this suspension block, which is a premium PD array. As you can see, if we measure from here to here, the range, the daily range that we're in currently, you can see premium discount. If we keep that EQ level, you'll notice we have this new week opening gap right below it. So this is our draw for today. Looking to see if we can cash this move into consequent encroachment of this gap. We also have where my take profit is this. It's more clear on the 5-minute. In yesterday's price action, we have these relative equal lows here. The 15-minute, they're wicks. You'll see them here. The 8 o'clock and 8:30 candles. That's ultimately where I see us trading down to today. Not sure if we'll reach all the way down there today, but this new week opening gap is definitely very interesting as a draw. We have had a large sell-off. We are below open, but still in a premium of the daily range. Let's go ahead and mark out. We have taken previous day's high already. That was another reason. Previous day high being here. Yep. We take it in Asia session. 3 drives higher into the CE of the suspension block. Slight retracement, another move higher, taking that Asia liquidity in London. As you can see here, around 1 a.m. We formed the high here at 245. And then, as I explained to you guys earlier, we inverse this gap, we shift in structure, come back up, trade into the gap, inverse another gap, shift in structure again. And now we're selling off very, very beautifully. See how far we can reach down here. I am trading this on my Apex funded account. Open 2 micros from the same price here as I have on my paper trading. Yeah, if you guys don't know what I'm doing here, I'm just documenting my learning process and my sorry. Wow, what a sell-off. Yeah, I'm just documenting my trading process, documenting every live trade, my pre-market thoughts, post-market thoughts. And yeah, I'm just using this YouTube channel is going to be used as a journal just for myself. I mean, you guys are welcome to watch, and I hope if you do, you can learn something. But mainly it's just a journal and document the process and my journey in this arena. I love calling trading an arena, by the way. We're like, as a trader, we're like gladiators. We're entering the Coliseum. The Coliseum being the markets, the traders, the gladiators. All right, printing a new 15-minute candle here. Very bearish at open. Very, very bearish at open. Let's go down to our 1 minute. Find our first P and measure out our opening range. Here we have a 931. Tiny little fair value gap. Let's see if we can go up. Whoops. What did I just do? What in the heck did I just do? Okay. What is this? 930 candle. Okay. No, not really any first presentations fair value gap I'm too interested in. As for the opening range, I don't like how we printed all these equal highs here. This looks very, very sus to me. Where's my... Okay. Well, obviously we don't have our full opening range yet, because it's only 946. So ideally, I don't want to see us trade into the upper quadrant of this range. Nice little rejection here from the 0.75 level. This is our opening range here so far. It's a 5-minute candle here. It's 5-minute imbalance here. Don't want to see it get us reach up into it. I want to see us continue accelerating, although I do anticipate some consolidation here and slight retracement. Still no 15-minute gap created. Are you reeling in the years? Are you sick of all the times? Are you coughing up the tears?
Imagine choosing from 100+ meals a week that are healthy and also delicious. Let's be real, Factor's menu is way healthier than the competition. Their chefs actually know what they're doing. Every meal is balanced and built to support my goals. I needed high-protein meals that aren't bland or boring. That's exactly what Factor delivers. The veggies? Unreal. Proteins? Top tier. I actually look forward to every meal. Factor helps me hit my goals every day. Right now, you also get free high-protein breakfast for a year when you sign up. You're welcome.
Gonna play some dead for us, guys. I got no viewers, so there's no point. I don't care if I get copyrighted. I'm not making money off of this. You guys don't know who the Grateful Dead are. You're gonna hear them a lot if you're watching me. I think I need to plug in my... No, I can't. Alright. Okay, forming a 5-minute swing low. I can go ahead and delete this sell side. It's going to be interesting to see if we can work our way back into this level here, this suspension block level. I can go ahead and clean most of this up here. Out in the cold rain and snow. I'm going to go ahead and delete Midnight Open. It's kind of just in the way. Alright guys, just found out ICT took the same trade as me. Ha ha! Let's go look. He's telling us, I think he's showing us ES and saying that there's some SMT there. Not really sure I see it. Is it here at 9:30? Yeah, 9:30. Let me see that again. Wow, he sold at the exact same price.
In the morning, dew today. Can't walk you out in the morning, dew my honey. I can't walk you out in the morning, dew today. I thought I heard a baby cry this morning. I thought I heard a baby cry today. You didn't hear no baby cry this morning. Today. Where have all the people gone, my honey? Where have all the people gone today?
SET is studying to see whether we want to deliver to the new week opening gap high. Ain't that some shit, guys? Sorry, excuse my language. It's just I'm really passionate and excited, especially when I'm taking the same trades as ICT. I mean, it just
You never see those people
I,
anyway.
let me not get carried away, but it just makes me happy.
I heard a young man mourn this
All right.
morning.
A little consolidation here, expected. Looking for a second stage distribution down into this new week opening gap.
A young man mourn today.
Currently up $650 on my 25K Apex account.
Mourn this morning. I can walk out in the morning dew today. Walk me up in the morning, dew, my honey. Walk me up in the morning, dew today. I walk out in the morning, dew, my honey.
All right, headed towards that new week opening gap. This level, if you guys don't remember, I pointed it out, is EQ of the daily range we're stuck in. From this low to this high. I'm looking at trading via my phone, guys. That's why the profit's moving. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out here on ES. Okay, very far from this new week opening gap. Don't really have the right PDRAs here. I think we just traded down into it. Yep. There it is. Delivery. Still haven't completed the opening range, but you can see when I measured this out, I said, let me measure it out again. Hold on. Undo. Okay. Go down to the 1 minute. You can see, as you recall, I said we have our the start of our opening range here, and I didn't want to see us trade back into the upper quadrant of this, into the not the upper quadrant, sorry, the upper half of the opening range. And you can see we came right here and traded right in between this 0.75. All right, we just reached into that. We could call it a day here, guys, honestly. The new week opening gap did just get traded to. We are inside the macro. We are in a discount of that daily range. We're done. We're done. ICT just said shorts should have banked something right now. Yeah! Gladiator, baby! Gladiator, here we go. Trading back down into the new week opening gap. Consequent encroachment. Now our opening range has printed, and we are continuing to sell off, boys. Continuing. All right. ICT wants to know, if I may ask, what was the framework I shared in the NQ lecture video for Aniceto? What was the criteria I outlined, and what was executed on today and delivered? I will answer that for you guys. ICT, which we were on the same page, said exactly what I told you guys this morning when I introduced the stream. This suspension block here, we have the low, the high, consequent encroachment. If we could find a way to trade above with some how do I say, if we could trade above that consequent encroachment line here with some vigor, you know, with some willingness to look like it wants to go higher, big green candles like we did yesterday here through this new week opening gap, then I would have been looking towards this high up here. Let me show you. This high up here and this high here. But if we drop down, we go to 4 hours my trade basis, you can see that we were rejecting it. We did close above it on the 4 hour, but it's a daily PE ratio. Doesn't really mean much. We did manage to close above, wick above it on the daily. But when we drop down, we can see that we were kind of consolidating and starting to slack with the movement higher. We took these equal highs. I had this high outlined up here to see if it wanted to reach for it. But when I saw that we inversed this gap in here, let me zoom in. You can see we inversed this 15-minute gap here with a market structure shift and a 15-minute swing high. Multiple 15-minute swing highs. In a premium, after taking previous day's high, above opening price. This is all above opening price. The suspension block consequent encroachment level is also, it's at the same price as midnight open, approximately. Which is why I deleted midnight open from my chart, because it's right there. I know. So we traded above it, inversed a 15-minute gap, created a 15-minute swing high, inversed the gap, shifted in structure, traded back up into that inversion here at 8:30, wicked above our 8:30 open price, inversed another gap. As you can see, we trade back into consequent encroachment here, this 15-minute candle. And then 9:30, smack. This right here, you can see we have. Let me show you guys. We've got swing low here, and here. All of those swing lows tells us that we're in for what ICT coined a low resistance liquidity run. Let me go back to the daily. So you can see here on the daily, we have a similar situation. Low resistance liquidity run conditions lower, guys. Keep in mind, we do have some fundamental analysis pointing towards lower prices with, let me show you guys actually. Okay, we can't really see it here, but the Fed refused to bring the interest rates lower. Oh, I gotta delete my orders here. ICT wants us to be careful now. If you made progress today, be content with enough. I will review this evening. Preach, man. Preach. Preach. All right. Morning sky. I mean, should we just end the stream? The macro just ended. We traded down to the new week opening gap. The next level we're interested in would be the low. And then obviously these equal lows I was referring to here. And then obviously we have this low down here. Not sure if we'll trade down to that today. We are trading back into this volume imbalance here. Can I mark out? I kind of want to mark out CE of this to see where we're at. Let's grade this out and see how we're trading. Wait, did I grade that out correctly? Hold on. Okay. Yep. I mean, guys. You guys saw that, right? I said consequent encroachment of that volume imbalance before I even drew it out. Look. One man gathers while another man steals. Right there. That is this level here, CE of this volume imbalance here. You can see where the reaction we're having from it. I do anticipate us to go lower and reach the low of that, as well as this sell side here. Can you help me? Yes, I can. What would be the answer to the answer then? Continuing to trade lower here. Yeah, I don't really know where to go from here. I should probably just end the stream. Macro's over. I mean, we could stay, but I think I did a pretty good job. What do you guys think? What was that, on paper? 25, 5, 8, $15,000. Wow, 4 minis.
With YouTube Premium, you can watch ad-free, offline, and in the background, and listen ad-free on the YouTube Music app. That's right, one subscription, 2 apps. There's more to this.
Not really interested in 830 opens price anymore. Looks like we're going to trade down to the low of the new week opening gap. Very nice. Very, very nice. There it is. Delivered. Nope, not yet, not yet. Hold on. Bagged and tagged, as ICT would say. Bagged and tagged. The fuck are they playing right now? Rosemary. Skipper. There it is. There it is. Bagged and tagged. The low of the new week opening gap, guys. Remember my initial draw for the session. These lows right here. When life looks like easy street, there is danger at your door. Think this through with me. Let me know you're mine. Hot dancer's choice, my friend, better take my advice. You know all the rules by now, and the fire from the ice. Will you come with me? Won't you come with me? Whoa, oh, I want to know. Will you come with me? Goddamn, will I declare? Have you seen the light? There was a build of cannonballs. Their motto is don't tread on me. Come here, Uncle John's bed, laying to the tide. Come with me or go alone. He's come to take his children home. Man, if this was 2 years ago, I'd be on the moon right now. But, guys, if this was 2 years ago, I'd be on the... Mistake. If this was 2 years ago, I'd be on the moon. But, you know, I've been doing this now. Not really surprised the market shot down like that. Honestly, guys, I'm really not surprised. Not surprised whatsoever. I anticipated it before the session. And when we trade down into this new opening gap. Did I expect us to trade down this rapidly? No, that did surprise me a little bit. You can see the reaction we're having from that low here. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at this. What do you guys see here? Whoops, 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 whoops. Right. This is your algorithm, ICT. It's beautiful. I want to zoom in just to really admire this precision and accuracy that these markets give us. So if we click here on this, we'll see coordinates 25,639. 25,530. Okay, 25,530. Here we have the low, 25,530. The fuck is that? Explain that. Oh, buy and selling pressure, huh? Yeah, okay. Who bought? Who bought at this level to make it stop right there? Did nobody buy here? Did nobody buy here? They waited for this specific level to buy? I mean, come on, guys. It's not buying and selling pressure. These markets are rigged from top to bottom. all these moves that are happening here. Very, very, very precise. Very accurate. Nothing is random. I don't know if anybody watched the Jeffrey Epstein video where he's talking about how, you know, traders, like a lot of the traders that he knew, the high-level traders, were acting upon intuition, and that the traders that were afraid to act on their intuition because they wanted a algorithmic or mathematical. I don't like this song. Friend of the devil.
When a shopping cart smashed my headlight, we worried we'd have to fight to get paid for such a small claim.
Don't worry, I'm going to finish my point. Okay. So in the interview, Steve Bannon, Jeffrey Epstein just released probably the biggest interview of the decade. Definitely of the year, 100%. But it happened in 2019. Probably the biggest interview, one of the biggest interviews of the 2000s. But, you know, you have to take into account that Jeffrey Epstein was extremely intelligent and deceptive. So I don't really take what he says in that interview with I just take it with a grain of salt, is what he's saying. But anyway, he starts talking about how the most successful traders he knows act upon intuition, and that these markets are a miracle. That nobody understands them. Nobody understands the market. It's a miracle. Really, Epstein. Really. A miracle. I mean, I'll give you, it is beautiful and it is a miracle, but I mean, guys, humans created the market. Humans created the market. Humans, not God. And you can say, oh, well, God created humans, therefore he had a hand in the creation of the market. Sure, and that's why when you look at ICT's logo, we'll actually show you guys this. Because we're done trading, we're done looking at these charts. I want to show you guys this. Let me listen to it, make sure my sound's okay. Third. I get home before daylight. Let me tell you guys, Epstein does not want you guys to know this. Alright, here we go. Right here. This logo. Okay? Flip sideways across the time axis, right? This is the golden ratio. Let me show you guys something. The flower of life is a sacred geometric symbol that embodies the golden ratio, reflecting the interconnectedness of all life and the mathematical harmony found in nature. The flower of life is a complex geometric figure composed of multiple overlapping circles, creating a flower-like pattern. This symbol is often associated with sacred geometry and is believed to represent the fundamental patterns of creation. It is believed to represent the fundamental patterns of creation. It is found in various cultures and spiritual traditions around the world, symbolizing the interconnectedness of all living things in the universe itself. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Nobody understands it. Nobody understands it. Guys, the top traders do not act on intuition. We have strategy, and we understand that this market is rigged top to bottom. That's why I say, that Epstein, it's a great interview, and Epstein he's a genius. He's a fucking pedophile, evil, and he deserves to be publicly fucking executed. But at the same time, he is a genius. I do believe that when he's referring to the markets being essentially a miracle and unpredictable, it's basically what he's saying. He's basically saying that the markets are unpredictable, and the people that are able to predict the markets are operating on a feeling. Let me pull the charts back up. Okay, and let me just bring you guys back a little bit. As you can see, we're trading below the new week opening gap. Okay. Remember what we said. If we can trade above this consequent encroachment of this suspension block with some vigor, some meaning behind it, some green candles, then I would expect us to reach up for the high. We didn't. Instead, we inversed the gap, shifted in structure. What are we anticipating? Us trading back down into this new week opening gap. Low resistance liquidity run here on all these swing lows. We have all these gaps here that need to be filled. As you can see, we filled this gap all the way. We have these equal lows here, which were my initial draw for the session. Formed yesterday, 8 a.m., 8:30. Where's the feelings? Where's the emotions? There's no feelings, there's no emotion. There's precision and there's mathematics. I'm making a prediction based off of the accuracy and precision of the markets, based on the algorithm as ICT would describe it. Not my intuition or a feeling. Do I take losses? Everybody takes losses. The markets, they're very tricky. They can trick you. And if your head is clouded, if your mind isn't locked in, then you will be tricked by the markets. They will show you what they want to show you. And you will get the liquidity, you will get bent over and taken advantage of. But for those of us who have spent a lot of time studying these markets and trading, we understand that our minds have to be right. Our brains have to be operating at full capacity. And that is because we need to be able to see the market for what it is. Not see the market based on how we feel it looks, based on our intuition of what is going on and what is likely to happen next. Epstein is full of shit on that one. That's what I think. I think he's full of shit when he's talking about that. And you see it when I see, when ICT talks about all these retail concepts that have been around since the creation of the markets, and he kind of insinuates that they were created in order to create this view of the markets that would allow the smart people, the people with the correct perception, to take advantage of the people who decided to use or adopted these retail concepts. Let me say that again. So ICT, let's not even say ICT. All these books on retail concepts, like the book or whatever, the point of control, the trend lines. Let's just debunk this real quick. Look at this. What do we have here? Trend line. Where's the bounce? Where are the bounces? It's full of shit. Trend line. Trend line. Alright, guys? They created all these retail concepts to trick us and lead us down the wrong path. They tell us, oh, it's buying and selling pressure that moves the market. Oh, as Epstein said, word for word, the markets are a miracle and nobody understands them. And the best traders act on intuition. Like, bro, what? No. Let's set the record straight, Epstein. And we know that, you know, your people control this market. You're tied in with the central banks. We know that you're one of the most intelligent people on the planet when it comes to these markets. And you want me to believe that you didn't say that to put out a narrative out there that's false and allows you to continue taking advantage of the markets and all these people who go into it with these retail concepts and this logic that it's random and that they're a miracle? Come on, man. Come on. Be real. Be real, Epstein. I mean, he's obviously not watching this, but he's definitely still alive, so he could be. Can I get banned for this? Nah. Sneeko talks about it all the time. Anyway. So, yeah, that's the point I'm making, guys. These markets are completely rigged, top to bottom, completely algorithmic. Let me show you guys that 25.30 here. Where does this low come in? The low of the candle is up here, by the way. This is where it shows the low. 25.530. Where's the low of this gap? 25.530. Oh, it's a miracle! It's a miracle! It's random! It's completely random! Nobody could have predicted that! Well, I did. And I didn't use my intuition. I didn't use my feelings. Ooh, how do I feel? Where is the market going to go today? Let me think about how I feel about where it's going. No, guys, that's not what the top traders on this planet do. That is a load of horse crap if I've ever heard it. The top traders in the world understand that the market is rigged, precise and accurate. Otherwise, they wouldn't be top traders. If a top trader approached a market as if it was completely random and unpredictable, how in the fuck would they make money? How would they make money? How do you make an educated decision on your position or the trade that you're taking if you believe that the markets are random and a miracle and you're acting based off of your intuition? How do you trust that? I mean, I understand, listen, trust your intuition, trust your gut. But when it comes to these markets, man, they're made to take advantage of your psychology. They are designed to take advantage of you. They are designed to make you see something that isn't real, to trick you, to manipulate you. When in reality, they're extremely precise and algorithmic. That's the point I wanted to make, guys. Take yourself easy. Easy. You know what? Let me show you guys what I'm doing here. I'm gonna send ICT a message because it's kind of wild. Am I logged into the right account here? I'm not. Alright, let's see if we can get a reply from ICT. 32 comments only. He's not going to respond to that, guys. I mean, that's way too much. Guys, 0 viewers. What the fuck? Still haven't reached for the sell side. Alright, we'll wait 20 minutes, see if he replies, and then I'm going to cut the stream because I think we've done enough today. I did go over really what I wanted to go over, which was obviously the markets, the trade I took, made money today. That's great. After yesterday was a pretty bad day, but made it all back and more today, so that's good. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Yeah, and then we talked about the Epstein interview. Gonna see if I can clip a couple things. Can I like... treat it dissolutely. Nope, just definitely saw it, but no answer.
Hey, it's Nina Geraci. Check out my new music video for Cyrac FEX on the Foundry playlist right here on YouTube.
Let's actually end with this song, guys. You guys don't know this song, it's called Loser. Jerry Garcia. Move it! No responses, guys.
I could almost tell the size of Babylon. Don't you push me, baby, 'cause I'm home alone.
What a loser. 7 months and he's complaining. That's a funny comment. Yeah, right?
You can look around about the wide world over, and you'll never find another honest man. Last bad deal in the country, sweet Susie. Last bad deal in the town. Put your company where your love is, baby, or you let my dear go down. Go down.
Yeah, he's not replying, guys. He's not replying.
Don't you push me, baby, 'cause I'm on and on. Well, I know a little something you won't never know. Don't you touch hard liquor, just a cup of cold coffee. Gonna get up in the morning
And go.
Everybody's praying and drinking that wine. I can tell the queen of diamonds by the way she shines. Come today, our inside straight. But I got no chance of losing this time. But I
Got no chance of losing this time. Got no chance of losing this time. Wow, what a song, guys.
Call for football.
What
The season
a
is
song.
big.
Oh man, this
At
next one is
33.4
so good, man. So good. Let me show you guys the lyrics. This is that song you just want to move to, man. Can't stay much longer till midnight. Sun is getting high. Back into the new week opening gap. Wow. Refuse to come down into those lows I call. I gotta get down. Gotta get down. I gotta get down to the mine. Guys, I'm gonna talk to myself real quick. Anthony, you've been through some shit, man. You've gone left, you've gone right, far too many times. It's a narrow path, man. It's a narrow path. You can't keep going left, you can't keep going right. You just gotta go straight into the fire, man. Straight in. And I beat myself up. And it wasn't life, it wasn't the world, it was me. It was me beating myself. And that's why trading was so hard for me at first. Because it still is, but I'm out of my own way now. I don't want to go left, I don't want to go right. I want to go right down the middle, man. Right into the fire, bro. All those times I went right, all those times I went left. You know, yeah, they made me who I am today. Yeah, they gave me the understanding of what I was supposed to do, which is go straight. Shoot straight, baby. But, yeah, that's all I want to say. I'm done going left. Going straight. $5 bill, keep 'em happy all the time. Some of the fellas making nothing at all, and you can hear him cry. Can I go, buddy? Can I go down? Take your shift at the mine. Gotta get down to the Cumberland mine. That's what made me spend my time. Make good money, $5 a day. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say, guys. The markets are an arena. The markets are an arena, and we are the gladiators. As a trader, we are the ones who are pushing into the arena to fight, to survive. And in order to do that, you gotta have conviction. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know where you're coming from. Know where you're going. Like Bob Marley said, I know where I'm from and I know where I'm going. And when you know this, you become unstoppable in this arena. If you're here and you're there, and you have uncertainty, you have doubt, you're going to get bent over. They're going to take advantage of you. You're going to get tricked. That's why you got to keep going straight. You can't stray left, you can't stray right, because that's what creates the doubt. That's what creates the self-doubt inside of your mind. Because rightfully so, you're not doing the right things. You're going left and you're going right when you're supposed to go straight.
Taxes,
down the narrow path.
Updates can get in nowhere.
Towards the light, if you want to put it that way. Towards
Now
God,
Taxes
if you want
is
to
a
put it that
TurboTax
way.
expert.
Towards
Do it all
success.
for you.
Whatever way you want to put it, it's towards good. At the end of the day, that's what it is. That's what it is. The path is towards good.
So
When you go left,
chasing
when you go right,
Now this is taxes.
and
Ultimate TurboTax.
you know, here's the thing: the world is gonna try to pull you left and right every day, all the time, But you can't. You have to stay on the narrow path. And listen, all of us make the mistake and stray up. But it's funny because without that, you wouldn't even really be able to see what the path is. Because if you never went left or never went right, and you just stayed on this narrow path, then you'd also have this feeling of like, well, what's over there and what's over there? Am I missing something? And eventually, the snake would convince you. Go left, go right. But, you know, once that happens, which it happens to all of us, it's part of the human condition. Once that happens, and you've gone left, you've gone right, you know, let's give some examples, like, in trading, you took a trade when you know you weren't supposed to, you took too much risk when you know you didn't have the capability of handling that much risk. Yeah, I mean, those are the two main things. I mean, you overtrade, I don't know. For me, it was getting stoned a lot. You know, I would go left, and I'd get stoned, and it would send me every which way in these charts. I wasn't able to focus. My brain wasn't, it was fogged up. And when you understand that, your mind has to be headed down this narrow path. You gotta stick to the rules that you've created. You become unstoppable in this arena. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. But you gotta go, you gotta find out what the snake has in store for you first. Because if not, you wouldn't understand that. Yeah. That's kind of what I've been realizing lately. You know, for a while, I hated myself. Didn't like my life. Didn't like where it was going. And, you know, I knew I was going to succeed at trading eventually, but I had so much doubt in the moment. And I didn't have doubt that I would succeed eventually, but I had doubt in the moments, in the process of me getting to where I wanted to go. And that doubt is coming from me straying off the path. Every time you stray off the path, it creates more doubt. But at the same time, if you never strayed off that path and created that doubt, you wouldn't have built enough understanding of what conviction, what kind of conviction you can have if you stay down the narrow path. Because if you just have that conviction and you stay down that narrow path, eventually you're going to want to know. Your curiosity is going to get the best of you. You're going to want to, you know, you're going to fall asleep and you're going to go left, you're going to go right. But if you've already done that, like I have, then you understand what it takes to understand. You understand the narrow path. You understand what it looks like. You know when that snake comes. You identify it. That's the snake. It wants me to go right. It wants me to go left. But you don't have the doubt anymore because you know that the conviction and the confidence comes from staying down the narrow path because you've already done that. I think I'm just going in circles here, repeating myself, but I understand what I'm saying, and that's what's important. And I've learned, and I've grown, and I've evolved. And thanks. I just thank God that, you know, I have the ability that I do to observe and put a mirror up to myself and understand myself and how I react to things, and then moreover the world and how it works and what it takes to succeed and what are the things that lead you to failure. We heard this one already. This is a great one. We are the eyes of the world. As Jerry said, Robert Hunter, Jerry wrote this song where they say that we are the eyes of the world. Here it is. Let me pull up the lyrics for you guys. Kind of ties into what I'm talking about. Ain't got time to call your soul a critic, no. Right outside the lazy gate of winter's summer home, wondering where the nuthatch winters. Wings a mile long, just carry the bird away. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. The heart has its beaches, its homeland, and thoughts of its own. Wake now, discover that you are the song that the morning brings. But the heart has its seasons, its evenings, and songs of its own. To find out that you are the eyes of the world. Heart has its beaches, its homeland, and thoughts of its own. Wake now, discover that you are the song that the morning brings. Heart has its seasons, its evenings, and songs of its own. Alright, we're cutting it. We're cutting it on this jam sesh. Alright guys, so market's kinda we managed to close below here on the 15-minute. Didn't manage to trade down to those lows, so I'm happy I took profit at the high of the new week opening gap. Alright guys, we're done. Thanks for watching. This was a really good stream. Took a W of a fucking trade. I mean, what a W of a trade. Talk about a W of a fucking trade, right? Still no viewers, but that's okay. They'll come. Give it a couple months. You'll see, they'll come. Build it and they will come. Build it and they will come. Thank you guys. Goodbye.